reverse.
Looks like he's following that footprints, Mama.
Really?
Yeah, because I made a little path there, so he's probably going to be falling into little ditches. He's gave me a little path, and he's going to be falling into my footprints.
Mm-hmm. Okay guys, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is my first exam, and the day after are my second and third exams. So, at this point I'm just tired. I've hardly been outside this last month. I've been cooped up in my study area in front of the computer. I've been in front of the computer at work all day, and then I've been coming home in front of the computer at home all evening. And my brain is a little bit fried, but I've learned a lot. I've sacrificed a lot, and I am very satisfied with the effort that I've put into this. And if I pass all 3 tests, then I will be very happy with all the effort that I've put into this, and maybe proud as well. And you would think that right now I would be in a panic mode, wanting to stuff 1,000 pieces of information into my brain, but I'm just tired, and I'm going to study still tonight, but tomorrow I'm gonna wake up, study some more, and hit the road, and drive to my test, and then it's in my hands and it's in God's hands. And I will do my very best, and I will take my time with each question, and I'll think hard, and I'll try to get each question right, and then I'll press that submit button at the end of the test and pray really hard for a few seconds as I walk out the door to get my results. And hopefully the letter grade on that paper will be a C or above. And then I'll do that 2 times over again. And if, by God's grace, I pass all 3 exams this week, then I'll be more than halfway through this RN bridge program. And then I will kind of have it easier after that. I'll have my 2 online courses I'll be taking, which will be a lot of work but not as stressful. Then I'll have an 8-week course and exam, and then that's it. And then I just have 2 big tests after that. I have my ATI, which is similar to the NCLEX, and I have that clinical competency, scary 3-day event test. Then I'll be done with nursing school. Then I take the state test, and then I'm done.
here's number 65. Trevor Pinnock leads the English concert.
Outside right now. This is so exciting. There are blue skies. It is gorgeous. Blue skies, white puffy clouds. I am so welcoming spring. I am so ready for spring. And there's almost no longer any snow on the roads, but it's all piled up high on the grass still. But that's okay, baby steps. So that's beautiful. And so the rundown for today is that it is 11:45 right now. I'm driving 2 hours to go to the proctored exam place, which is Clark College in Vancouver, Washington. And I'll be there 2 hours early. My exam starts at 4 p.m. But I really do not want to have to be stressed on this drive about rushing, about not being on time, anything like that. I want to know that I have all the time in the world to get there and have that be one less stressor in my mind right now. So I'm just enjoying the drive. I'm gonna stop and get some Starbucks and maybe a treat on the way. And this part of my testing is where my brain goes into chill out mode, where even if there's a lot more for me to memorize, let's see how this goes. Yeah, it's okay. Even if there's a lot more for me to memorize, which there is, I am not panicking, and I am going to be okay with whatever I've done. And I will study a little bit yet still, but I'm not cramming, I'm not panicking. I think that part of how I naturally go into this phase is experience and survival, because if I were to freak out right now, then I don't know if I could handle it. So I am at relative peace. I still have some anxiety kind of in the background, but I am resigned to the fact that I'm going to walk in to that testing center, and I'm going to sit down and look at question number 1 and go from there, and then I'm going to receive my results. That's how I feel. So there were a million things to learn. I learned about 1,000, and the rest of them, the rest of the million that I didn't learn, hopefully will not be on the test, or will be in a multiple choice fashion that is easy to deduce. So right now I'm really just enjoying what a beautiful drive this is. We haven't had a day this beautiful since probably fall, in my opinion. It is just gorgeous. There's snow on the ground, on the sides of the road. The road is clear, the sky is blue, and the clouds are white. It's very lovely. Okay, so this is my hotel room for the night, and I finished my 3-hour exam, my first exam today. That was from 4 to 7 p.m. and it's now somewhere around 8, and I passed. I passed it! But by the hair of my chinny chin chin. It was really close. I needed a C to pass and get credit for the course, and I got 70.75%. However, it says with a little asterisk, percentage correct is based on both your scored and unscored items and was not used to calculate your letter grade. So what they're talking about is that there are some questions on the test that they're actually not going to use whether you got it correct or not as part of your grade, because they're just trying out, my understanding is they're just trying out these questions for future tests. And they want to see, for example, if all of the students always get that question 100% correct, then it's probably too easy. And if they always get it wrong, if 100% of the students get that question wrong, then it's probably too hard. So they probably aim for something that's like 60% or 70% of the students get it correct. I don't know. That's their secret. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, it was really hard. This test was really hard. And I suffered through it, and I was not sure if I was going to pass or not. As you can see, because I barely did. If I had missed just a few more questions, then I would have had to take that dreadful test all over again. And it was dreadful. It was very hard. So a few strategies, they're really not complex. You know, they give you a whiteboard and an erase marker, and so when there were questions that weren't obvious, which was most of them were not obvious, I would write 1, 2, 3, 4 on the whiteboard, and then as I did the process of elimination, I would cross out, okay, I know it's definitely not number 1, I know it's definitely not number 3, kind of thing. So I would be able to be actively crossing things out without being able to physically cross things out on the computer. The second tip is that I knew I would not want to run out of time at the end of my test. That's the worst feeling in the world, when you have 20 questions left in 5 minutes and then you're just doing a bad job on those. And so what I did at the beginning of the test was I broke it down. So I had 130 questions and I had 180 minutes to do them. So I just broke it down mathematically. I was keeping on track with, okay, 1 hour is done, and I've done 1/3 of the questions. 2 hours are done, and I've done 2/3 of the questions. And there was a time where I was falling behind by a few minutes, and so I knew, okay, I have to move faster. I will say that this test seemed to go on forever, and I have double the time of that to do tomorrow, so I just, you know, God be with me. I can only take it one question at a time tomorrow. It's going to be really tough tomorrow. It's going to be a tough brain day. So right now, what I'm going to do is, it's time for a little bit of celebration, and then I have to study. So first I'm going to document in my bullet journal that I passed this class. I brought my pens with me, and then I got Thai food. I'm so excited. So I'm in Vancouver, and there's a 4-star yet affordable Thai restaurant called Thai Orchid, I believe. And I'm gonna watch some TV and eat my Thai food and do my bullet journal and let my brain fizzle down, and then I'm gonna get to work and do some last minute studying. I have both of my textbooks, my basket of flashcards, and my stack of notes. So we'll see tomorrow if all of this studying and the studying I've already done is enough. Okay, here I am again at the same place, Clark College, ready to take my second exam this morning, and then I'm having a like 1 hour or 1.5 hour break for lunch, and then I have my actually my third exam. So there's 15 minutes to go. I have a few pages that I took out of my textbook that I need to go over again, talking about ear and eye conditions or diseases, so I need to refresh that really fast and then head in there to check in. Wish me luck. Oh my gosh, guys, I passed all my tests. I am so excited. I am so excited. I cannot believe that I passed that last exam. It was really hard, and I'm just shocked. So I am done with my 3 exams. I'm done with my CRAM month, and I'm gonna go celebrate. I am just on cloud 9. I'm unbelievably relieved and overjoyed. I was in that last test really thinking I was not going to pull it off. It was very hard, actually, and yeah, I really thought that it was not going to be good, that I was going to be leaving Vancouver saying, well, at least I got 2 out of 3, but I got 3 out of 3, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So thank you guys for coming along with me on this crazy study journey, and the next videos you're gonna see are gonna be my regular stuff. And believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Go for the hard things. Go for self-improvement. Go for that next degree if that's what you want to do. If you don't want to do it and you're happy exactly as your life is, then be happy with your life as it is. But don't let fear stop you. Don't tell yourself that you can't do something. As long as you can do something one step at a time, you can do it. So excited! So excited! Oh, joy. Thanks for coming along with me on my study CRAM journey. In signing out, I'm just gonna say I crammed, I came, and I conquered. Bye.